Welcome back to the Alien Tarot 8888. I'm your host, Priestess, and today we are going to be doing the spiritual transmission for the sign of my beautiful Capricorns. First of all, I want to say thank you guys so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing to the channel. So let's get into it. What is going on with Capricorn's energy? Some of you guys, I don't know why I keep hearing shamanic drums. I hear a lot of drums. I see a lot of dancing and enchantment type of energy. Some of you guys could find yourself like you wanted to dance more often. That's beautiful because you are connecting more with your loved ones when you dance. So keep that in mind. Like you're not just dancing by yourself. You are dancing with your loved ones, okay? Some of you guys could also benefit from using mudras. I'm seeing this mudra, and it's I bow with the reverence of the divine heart within. I bow with reverence to the divine heart within. I feel like you guys definitely are in this space. I don't know why I'm hearing make my heart like the divine. I'm hearing allow me to forgive like the divine. Allow me to overcome. I'm also hearing looking at the bigger picture. Some of you guys are in this process in your life where you're looking at the bigger picture. And some of you guys could be working through some grudges that you've been holding on to. Because I keep hearing, allow me to forgive like the divine. Help me let go like the divine. I'm also hearing like that serenity prayer. And you guys are in this energy where it's like you don't want to hold on to the pain. You don't want to hold on to anger anymore. So it's like you could be praying to the divine or praying to your ancestors or praying to whoever you believe in, helping you to release some type of pain. Because I'm seeing a person like they're touching their heart. And it's like, I don't want to hold on to this anymore because it hurts. In the past, violet flame. So this is your past energy on the soul level. And we have cleansing your spirit, dissolving blocks, raising your frequency. And that's what I mean. Allow me to forgive. Allow me to let go. Allow me to see differently. Okay? So it's like you guys are asking the divine or whoever you believe in to expand your vision. And this is in the past. So some of you guys could have went through something that really affected you. And you're realizing that it changed you. But now you're like, I'm hearing the song, whether you guys are religious or not. I keep hearing the song, make me over again. Make me over again. And it's like you guys are asking the divine, give me a second chance to do something right this time. Give me a second chance to see things right this time. So you guys are asking for a second chance at life to make something right. Cleansing your spirit because your heart, you're realizing something has been weighing on your heart and you're ready to dissolve those blocks. You're ready to raise your frequency. So in the past, I feel like you guys have been working on cleansing something from your spirit. Okay? So let's see in the present moment. This is your past energy. The color purple could also be significant. So this is giving me purifying your vision. Something surrounding your third eye and your crown. Fire is significant as well. It gives me purifying. Purifying. In the present moment, what is happening? Diviner. Notice how he put an emphasis on the crown. Seeing the future, trusting your gut, inner knowing. Whatever happened in the past has allowed you guys in the present moment to be able to see your future clearly. To be able to trust your gut. To have a deeper inner knowing with the divine, because it seems like before there was something that was weighing on your spirit that was blocking your vision. Okay? And that's how we see her. If you guys see, it's like her eyes are being blocked, but she has all these different antennas connected to her crown. Travel back in time. In the present moment, it's like Not like you guys literally traveling back in time, but it's like traveling back in time to see something differently, to see what you missed before. Because when your past energy is about you cleansing and dissolving blocks, so that means that you weren't able to see something before the way that it actually was, okay? And now it's like in the present moment you're seeing something the way that it was, but you get, I'm hearing, telling yourself a different story. So if you told yourself a story of being the victim in the present moment, you're telling yourself a story of you have the victory, okay? And then I'm also seeing this vision of somebody who is some type of experience that they had, and it's like they get to see how their life would have been had that experience not happened, but then they also get to see how their life would have been had that experience did happen. So instead of focusing on I wish this didn't happen to me, it's almost like you saying to yourself, I'm grateful that this has happened for me, because now I'm able to see my life from a different perspective. Because I feel like some of you guys was holding on to something, and it's like constantly saying, I wish this was different, I wish I could have changed this. But in the present moment, it's a sense of gratitude. I'm grateful that this happened because it allowed me to expand. I'm grateful that this happened because it allowed me to see myself differently. It's an energy of gratitude in your present moment. On the spiritual level, please keep in mind we're in the spiritual energy. What's the hidden energy? The void, okay? Pure consciousness, empty in your mind, feeling alone on your path. That was the hidden energy. There was a void, remember, not seeing things clearly. Purifying your consciousness, emptying your mind. Your hidden energy was about you guys emptying your mind, because when you have a lot going on in your mind, you're unable to see your path clearly. And I feel like you guys are in this energy of really seeing your path clearly, okay? And some of you guys, you could have been in this energy of feeling alone on your path, but now it's like coming to the realization of, I understand why I needed to be alone, okay? I understand what was making me feel alone. I understand what was making me feel left out. Your hidden energy was something that was making you guys feel this way, and now you're understanding what it was, which kind of goes back to looking at some type of event in your life and being grateful that it happened, instead of you being regretful, instead of you being resentful, instead of you holding on to grudges. What is the outcome? Wow, that flew. What is the outcome? Record keeper, ancestral memory, teaching others, having inner knowing. The outcome is, again, you guys being able to reflect on your path up until now. And instead of you in the energy of I wish this didn't happen, it's like, I went through this experience, so therefore I can help other people. I went through this experience to have a deeper inner knowing with myself. I went through this experience for some of you guys to understand your ancestors more, or to understand your family. And it's not to say that it's not like judging them, but it's like, for example, you had a mother who wasn't really there for you, right? You had a mother who could have been an alcoholic. You had a mom who didn't really show much love. But the more that you dig deep, you understand what she was experiencing. And the more that you ask the divine to allow me to see the situation differently, the divine open your eyes and help you see, for one, your mother is human, right? For two, your mother went through certain experiences in her life, which then played a part in how she raised you. And for three, what if the divine never forgave you for the things that you've done? What if the divine always hold you in a place of banishment and saying that I no longer will help you because you did this, that, and a third? So it's almost like taking that banishing energy off of someone who did you wrong, and understanding that life circumstances put them in a position And just like how you are now looking at your life and saying, help me to change this and help me to see that differently, someone else is doing the same thing. And maybe not on your time, they may not be coming to you and telling you this, but someone else is also looking at their past and trying to see things differently pertaining to you, though. Hope I'm making sense. That's what Spirit is saying. So what is, you guys, your realization energy on a spiritual level? What is the realization on a spiritual level? Multi-dimensional, working on several layers, many layers of meaning and complex mission. It's giving me this energy. Your realization is how much you was tuning into something, but you were looking at it from like one perspective. And that one perspective allowed you to sit into the energy of feeling alone. It made you hold on to grudges. It made you feel like nobody was there for you. It made you hold on to resentment to a lot of people. Some of you guys are looking back at your mistakes and taking accountability for yourself. There's a lot of realization here. The moment that it's like you remove yourself from the victim mindset and to be able to tune into the many layers of truth, because it's your truth, it's the divine truth, and it's someone else's truth. And what if, whether you believe it or not, all those truths are true? Because someone else's truth is their truth and they are entitled to that. And your truth is your truth and you are entitled to that, right? But when you start to say, I surrender to the divine and allow the divine to help me see something differently, and the divine open your eyes, then you'll come to that realization that everyone has a right to their truth. And there's no need to judge someone, and there's no need to judge yourself. So that's what I see here. And this was complex. The energy that you guys are in, the mission that you guys chose for your soul to experience, it is complex. And whenever you feel like you're losing yourself in the midst of all of this extra stuff, that's when you need to surrender. And that's what I see here, that you guys, your realization is surrendering and realizing what you needed to surrender or what mindset you needed to let go of. I knew that was a lot. So let's get back into your 3D energy, because remember, this is soul energy. This is what you're working through on a soul level. So past energy. Okay, what do we have? We have this energy of balancing the give and take, the equal reciprocity. Some of you guys are cleansing this energy where you felt like other people were selfish to you. You felt like nobody ever gave you a handout. You felt like nobody was ever there for you. You felt like, for some of you guys, you felt like, why should I, try to give to other people when people don't give to me? When people leave me out in the cold. But see, that was the blockage that also stopped you from receiving. Because of what you've been through, you stopped saying, like, I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to stop giving so much of myself. I'm going to stop being there for people. But see, that's not you on a soul level. That's what life experiences has taught you. And that's really not you. And the same people that you had some anger or resentment towards, or whatever the case may be, they were in the same energy. I'm going to stop giving to people because people did me like this. Or I'm going to treat people like this because my mother treated me like this and my father treated me like this. I'm going to stop giving out the helping hand because of this and because of that. Every person has their own experience as to why they stopped being the giver, or why they were only in the energy of receiving. And in your past, it's like you're coming to the realization of that. You're understanding where you may have blocked your own ability to receive. You're also understanding why you stopped giving so much. This is also an energy of understanding other people, because some of you guys have been in the energy of being less fortunate too, and you wish you would have had people that's there for you. And some of you guys are in a position where you can help people and you're not helping. Remember, this is past energy. And some of you guys have dealt with people, family members, workplace situations that had it to give and didn't give. And some of you guys have been in that situation where you had it to give and didn't give. And I'm not just talking about money. I'm talking about some of you guys, money, time, energy, advice. Some of you guys have been there for people who were sick and out. And then it's like when it was your turn for someone to be there for you and you're wondering what's going on. Why am I not getting that same support? Right? So there was a blockage here in your ability to give and receive. On whatever spectrum that you were on, there was a blockage here. So in your past, you have been working on cleansing your spirit of this energy of holding grudges and resentment towards people who are selfish, but also changing your energy, because maybe you're the one that was also in the energy of being selfish. And there's nothing wrong with being selfish, right? But you also have to understand your selfishness could have came from other people doing it to you. Okay? So that's what I see in the past. In the present moment, what is happening? So you're dissolving blocks surrounding your ability to receive and your ability to give. You're raising your frequency on what it means to give and receive and changing your perspective on that. Because see here, the divine shows no favoritism. No matter how much people try to spill that energy of favoritism in the collective, this is no shade to anybody, but that's ego. Okay? That's ego. And this is an energy of favoritism. Maybe some of you guys dealt with some favoritism. And that's why it's saying, make me see how the divine would see. Okay? Diviner. Another 6. 6s are definitely important. 6 is the energy of the service to others. In the present moment, it's like, help me to see the future. Trusting your gut energy, inner knowing. Nostalgia, but also future energy is like, help me to see the future so that I can make better changes. Help me to see my life in a different perspective so that I can make better changes. So that I won't pass on the same energy. Whether this came from the grandfather, the mother, your father, whatever the case may be, help me to see this so that I won't pass this on to the next generation. Because some of you guys had people who are like, eye for an eye. Oh, you do this to me, I'm going to do this to you. Oh, you treat me this way, I'm going to treat you this way. Sometimes it's like, don't play the game of, I'm good because you did this to me, I'm going to do this to you. Because some of you guys dealt with a lot of people, family, friends, job place. It was a lot of get back energy. And divine is saying, when you want to see your life from my perspective, you will see that revenge, resentment, grudges, all of those things are pure human emotions. But when you start to see it from the divine perspective, you will understand how everything happened for you and not to you. And that's what I see in the present moment. Because it's almost like for some of you guys, somewhere in your ancestry or within your own self, there was a block here surrounding happiness and enjoyment. And in the present moment, it's like you guys are understanding that. You guys are understanding where you may have cut off your own happiness, where you may have cut off your ability to receive, to be of service to other people, because you felt like other people wasn't there for you. So it's like an energy of selfishness, but the selfishness comes from a womb. What's the hidden energy? Magician. The hidden energy is the void. Emptying your mind. Pure consciousness. This is a mind like, it's like, help me tune into the divine frequency. Not my ego, not my fears, not my pain, but the divine. Help me to see my life from the perspective of the divine. And that's what I see here. Emptying your mind. Understanding that you're not alone. Understanding that you have everything that you need. You are the magician. You are the goddess. You are the God. So just like how Source forgives and Source allows us to make better changes, give someone else that same grace. And I don't mean give someone else that grace and be like, oh, let them back in your life. But it's like you holding on to an unnecessary grudge because you wouldn't give someone else that grace. And some of you guys, it's like you're holding on to your own pain because you feel like you made some type of mistake, and Spirit is saying, give yourself grace. Some of you guys, you were manipulated, you were taken advantage of, right? But it's like, how long are you going to hold that grudge against someone? This just seems like some type of generational pattern that you guys are in the process of breaking, because I see an older couple, then I also see a younger couple. And each one of these cards, there's two people. So some of you guys could be seeing 222, duality. Everything in life has duality. So just as well as that we perceive something as being bad, it's also good. So just when something we perceive as bad is happening for us, in divine eyes, whatever happened for us actually happened. Whatever's happening happened for us, right? It's not there to punish us. It's there for us to continue to move more into the energy of love. And then some of you guys, like you started backing away from the energy of love. You started backing away from the energy of giving. You started backing away from the energy of receiving. Because when you go through any type of pain in life, you either stop giving or you stop receiving. What is this record keeper? Ancestral memory. Teaching others. Having an inner knowing. Tower. Tower. The tower usually happens when you're not aware of something. And it seems like you guys have been becoming aware of what's been shaking your energy up. What's been shaking your foundation up. What's been keeping you in this energy of no matter how much you build, you feel like things keep they keep crumbling down, because there's always been some type of an extreme in you guys' energy. It was either you was giving too much, or it was either you were receiving too much. But either way, there wasn't no balance. And then the tower moment comes in to bring forth that balance. So even when you're going through a tower moment, it's also understanding that everything is happening for you and not to you. So it's like record keeper, this is allowing you guys to see what your ancestors was missing. This was allowing you guys to see what your mother and your father was missing, or your whoever raised you. This is allowing you guys to see what was basically making the foundation shaky, what was continuing to tear down the foundation, even when it comes to relationships and connections. Why relationships didn't work out for some people, why marriages didn't work out for some people, why finances was always shaky for some people. You guys are the record keeper, and therefore it's like you are the one that's meant to fix all of this. And that's what I see. The positive outcome is you're fixing the broken foundations. But first, before you fix the broken foundations, you're fixing the broken foundation within yourself. Because you guys know what it feels like here. You know what it feels like to be in poverty. You know what it feels like to be left out in the cold. You know what this feels like to come from broken homes. You know what it feels like to see other people in this energy. You know what it feels like for some people to take advantage of you. You know what all this feels like. But in your positive outcome is you're changing that. So the next foundation, that whatever you're building, it can stand the test of times, because it's built on something that's solid. It's not imbalance. It's not any of those things. So I see that many of you guys have been doing a lot of deep self-reflecting, a lot of deep introspecting, a lot of deep accountability. What is the realization? Three of Swords. Coming to the realization of what caused a wound, okay? What caused you to harden your heart? What caused you to to make you closed off. But not only are you understanding this about yourself, you're also, for some of you guys, you're understanding this about some of your family members. You're understanding this about some of your ancestors. You're understanding this about humanity, because this is bigger than you guys. But you're understanding things from a different perspective, which is ultimately allowing you to show up in a different energy. King of Cups. That's a beautiful energy, because it tells of someone who's very mature, someone who's not biased. They're able to see things from multiple layers. They're mature in how they express themselves. They don't wear their emotions on their sleeve. However, they do feel their emotions. And this is you guys. Whether you're already in this energy or you're moving towards it, this is you guys. Okay. Let's see what else we have. Capricorn, violet flame. Your dreams are never farther than you can reach. The past, you guys felt like your dreams was way farther. Why? Because there was an imbalance. There was a level of selfishness. There was a level of not receiving. There was a level of some of you guys not giving. There was a level of wanting to close yourself off. But there was some type of blockage that you guys needed to work on releasing in order to put yourself back in alignment with the equal balance of giving and receiving, okay? Because some of you guys, in the past, you know what it feels like to be on both sides. You know what it feels like to give and not receive, but you also know what it feels like to receive and not give. So you have an inner knowing, okay? So you're able to see how your life would look like had you stayed in either or energy, right? And also, it's like you're able to reflect on, again, those who came before you, how their life turned out because of this imbalance. Because they gave too much and didn't receive, or they were always receiving and never gave. Either way, in the present moment, you understand this. As you connect to your spirit, you draw closer to your higher self. I said that. You guys are in this energy of saying, let me draw closer to my higher self. Let me see, let me feel as the divine would. Let me forgive. Okay? Hidden energy. Your heart always know the way. Simply trust it. That was the hidden energy. Your heart. Okay? Your heart was making you feel alone because there was some type of sadness. There was some type of block. And it's like the more that you don't heal that block, the more that you are manifesting from that place. So again, whether you were manifesting from a place of not having enough, or whether you were manifesting from a place of selfishness and not wanting to give, only you know what side of the spectrum that you were on. Either way, there was some type of blockage here. Okay? The positive outcome, what do we have? Let your true colors show that your tribe knows how to find you. It's like instead of you keep repeating this pattern, because it does look like a pattern, because we have the number 6 in the past and then we turn around and have the number 6 in the present. So there was some type of pattern, and it's like in your positive outcome is you guys realizing that pattern and you guys choosing to break free from that pattern. And not only break free from it, you're choosing to tear down any foundation that was built on that type of pattern, to where we're only looking to receive but we're not giving. Or we're only giving, but we're never receiving. So it's like breaking some type of vow. Being the sacrificial lamb. All of that, you guys are breaking free from that. So therefore, when you manifest, you're not just manifesting the same thing over and over and over again. Okay? What is the realization? When it gets dark, remember that the sun always rises. So again, you guys are coming to the realization of that with that hidden energy. You guys are coming to the realization of what's been keeping you in the dark, what's been darkening your spirit, what's been darkening your energy. And it's like you're not judging yourself and you're not judging other people. So let's bring it back down a little bit. Past energy. You will receive a gift. In the past, this was all about you guys, your ability to receive and your ability to give. But there was something that was in your auric field, your energy, that you needed to cleanse away. You needed to dissolve all blocks and raising your frequency that stopped you from receiving some type of gift, okay? That stopped you from receiving. In the present moment, we have temptation will test you. And this is all about you guys not allowing temptation to test you. And that temptation was, again, things from your past, okay? Things that you experienced, things that put you in certain positions where it made you, some of you guys do things that you wasn't too proud of, right? And in your present moment is not allowing that same thing, that same energy, that same person or whatever, not allowing what tested your ancestors or what tested your father, your mother, or whatever, not allowing that energy to test you and make you repeat these cycles. Clarified temptation. Temptation will test you. A meeting with a stranger could be important. Being aware of those people, like being able to see people and their intentions, is also important for you guys. What's the hidden energy? Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. So your hidden energy was, some of you guys were trying to manifest something, right? But you needed to heal that void of feeling alone on your path. You needed to empty your mind, okay? You needed to purify your consciousness so that you can open up your heart. And this is your higher heart chakra. So this is your chakra that's connected to the divine. That's why I said I bow with the reverence to the divine heart within. The divine heart. What is the positive outcome? Happiness. So the positive outcome is, again, whatever tower moment that you guys have been experiencing, okay, whatever tower moment that your family experienced, it was all surrounding happiness. Whether this was giving too much because you wanted to make another person happy, or whether this was only looking to receive because you were focusing on your own happiness and not giving. Either way, you guys are tearing down some type of foundation, and ultimately this is surrounding, like, experiencing true, genuine happiness. See, spiritual love, divine heart within. I bow with reverence to the divine heart within. Stepping into a new experience. So whatever tower moment that you guys experience, the positive outcome is stepping into a new experiencing and spiritual love and happiness. And therefore, your true tribe can find you. Because some of you guys also, it's like some people that you were given to wasn't a part of your true tribe. It has something to do with, again, a womb. We have the outcome. Realization. We have vacation. And what this is giving me is, like, again, taking a break from everything that you once knew and allowing yourself to, like, see your life from a different perspective. See your pain from a different perspective. See your story. Telling yourself a new story, okay? And then we have, you will be receiving or given a precious gift. So in the past, there was a gift that was trying to come to you, right? But there was some type of blockage that was stopping you. Realization is your understanding what that gift was that was stopping you from receiving it. So in the present moment, in the realization is, you will be receiving that gift. You will still be receiving that gift. You could be a woman. We have dark women. You could still be receiving that gift. But now, when you receive this gift, whatever it is, you're going to look at it a little bit differently. It's almost like Spirit is saying, before I give you this, I need for you to go through this process I need for you to see your life differently. I need for you to see someone differently. I need for you to see a situation differently before you receive this gift. And when you receive this gift, you're going to appreciate it more because you're going to understand the divine meaning behind it. We have persevere and you will overcome your problems. And this is you guys in the realization you're overcoming whatever this was. And many of you guys, it was not easy, okay? Because we have arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. So some of you guys, this could have to do with your ego, and others of you guys have to do with you dealing with someone in an ego, like someone who had a lot of ego. So this is what I see for you guys. If you guys liked the way I did this reading, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. See you guys in the next video.